As they came through the tunnel earlier, the Pacers were already in all business mode, ready to defend their home turf. This series already at 2-0. A lot to play for tonight. This is the Eastern Conference Semifinals. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Cleveland and a catastrophe unfolding in this series. They couldn't win either game at home, giving those other guys all the momentum and all the confidence they need.
And it's also possible these guys came in a little overconfident. You let your guard down for a second in this league, and you're ripe to get burned.
In transition, here come the Pacers. Garland comes with the double team. Siakam for three. Sinks it from distance.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Launches a three. Gets the three to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. First quarter of play, a minute in. Outside Nesmith, 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Siakam, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Strus from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Got it.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Hunter's checked in for Strus.
DeAndre Hunter.
Here's Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Nesmith passes to Siakam. Halliburton with the ball. From deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Hunter. And they pick up 2.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Fans, on the court, it's your hype squad. This timeout is for everyone, except you fans. We're throwing shirts. Time to get loud.
end in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Siakam for three. Cavaliers with the rebound. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Fran, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Shot clock at 5. Garland for three. The rebound by Turner.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Neesmith with it. Picked up by Allen. Siakam outside. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Outside Mitchell. Off the mark there with a three. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Halliburton. 1:10 left in the first quarter. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Now here's Neesmith. Still without a bucket. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Garland. The shot won't fall. Oh, nice D from Neesmith. Mitchell against Halliburton. And here's Siakam for three. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Yeah, and Siakam is the total offensive package. A big man with post moves and a reliable jumper.
Here's Garland. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Indiana ahead, up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Indiana leading. McConnell passes to Matherin. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro.
And one thing about Matherin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Matherin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Matherin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
And one thing Benedict Matherin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Now here's McConnell. Now Halliburton. And he's going for the lob! And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Yeah, looking like a veteran running the screen and roll, Halliburton understands how to break down defenses.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Hunter with the ball. Shoots over Walker. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Halliburton, the pass to McConnell. Now here's Matherin. Pass to Toppin. Four on the clock. And here's Matherin. Guarded by Okoro. And it's Matherin missing. The Cavs trailing. Green, the pass to Jerome. Outside, Green. Pass to Okoro. Puts up a three. And Toppin pulls it down. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. 2 points. That one goes. Halliburton's got his second basket on the night.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Jerome passes to Hunter. Okoro up top. Fires the three. Knocks down the long J.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. Hunter with the rebound. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Jerome passes to Mobley. Pass to Hunter. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And here's Halliburton. Inside. The three is up. That one doesn't drop.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the inside. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Well, the Pacers shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Pacers Nation, time to get loud for your Pacers Finger Dance Crew.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Strus comes in for Okoro. Mitchell's checked in for Green. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Matherin. The three is up. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
Nembhard outside. Now Siakam. Fades and shoots. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Hunter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Garland. Pass to Hunter. Thompson with a screen. Hunter can't get it to go.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Nesmith. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
And here's Hunter. Outside Garland. Hunter the screen. The three. And Darius Garland with the three. Garland's got 6 points. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, a dream start. 2 wins on the road, and now a chance to go up 3-zip at home.
Well, they're definitely sitting in a good place, but they got to watch their backs.
Yeah, overconfidence could be their downfall. They can't get complacent and miss a chance to widen their lead.
Yeah, I like the chances. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. He has 6.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Nembhard outside. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
A guard who can do it all. Halliburton is solid at feeding the rock to his guys.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, "It's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us." Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Strus with it. Turner covering. Strus's shot is off. Pacers leading by 3. post Siakam. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Garland. Strus with it to halt the run. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. No, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Matherin's checked in for Neesmith.
0-0. Benedict Matherin.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Earning the trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the night now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Allen.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
No good on the second free throw. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
Now here's Garland. 6 points for him. Pass to Allen. Oh, tries a three. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 10-1 run. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Allen. Cavaliers trail by 5. Donovan Mitchell on the attack. Mathering with some nice D. Indiana has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Strus. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range. Strus has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Siakam, left side. Back to Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Goes back up. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. 2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Cavaliers trail by 4. The 15-footer. Here's Garland. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Here's Indiana. They're on a 12-4 run. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Siakam, pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. And Indiana misses again. And a deep 3 from Strus. That shot, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Indiana ahead, leading by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
It's the 4th quarter
welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. Garland, the pass to Hunter. And here's Strus outside. It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana leading by 4. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Pacers making their last shot. Pass to Wade. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Matherin driving in. The layup misses. The Cavaliers trail by 6. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Garland. Pass to Wade.
Right there!
Tries again. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Toppin. Now here's McConnell. Outside Matherin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Great body control allows Matherin to finish through contact.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Here comes your Indiana Pacers crowd. Give it up for them.
Going with an almost entire new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Mitchell. Comes up empty down low. Nesmith passes to Halliburton. Oh, taking the contact.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Outside Strus. Back to Garland. Looking to end this cold spell. Indiana with a rebound. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Siakam outside. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Turner. There's Nesmith with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Pacers lead by 13.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Strus. Cleveland again missing.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Nesmith.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter here.
We want to give you shirts, fans, but you need to be the loudest. Can you do it?
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Garland finds Allen. Outside Strus. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Pacers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past Game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Tyrese Halliburton.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
Free throw good, Halliburton.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And so he hits both.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Hunter passes to Green. Goes up on the wing. And Toppin pulls it down. On offense, here are the Pacers. This run now up to 13-2. Halliburton outside. 11 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And now, time for our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.